change, yeah. Chasing bad, added up, I can't subtract. Look at where I was and where I'm at. Oh, that's why they mad. Look at where I'm going, check the map. I'm on the map, I gotta get it, can't relax. Tell me how you stay the same. Tryna up on your game. Do the dash on your lane. Superman got my Lewis Lane, yeah. Can't fuck with these lame niggas, we are not the same, yeah. Can't fuck with these broke bitches, we are on the same stuff. Fuck the 2 cents, yeah. They tryna tame us, they cannot tame us. Now that I didn't change, keep the change and the change, yeah. Fuck it, I'ma stay up, yeah. Shout out to my niggas, those my day ones. Shout out to my haters, fuck what they on. I'ma keep on grinding, that's my day job. I'ma keep on shining, keep on grinding, I'ma stay on, yeah. And I'ma stay on, I'ma keep on shining, keep on grinding, I'ma stay on. How you keep on shining, keep on grinding, stay the same though.
Welcome guys, welcome. I Doc, you killed it before the intro.
Shout
out Doc. Welcome to Expensive Pain. This is our first episode. We have our guest here. He's gonna introduce himself, but first let me start off by myself. Igama uSphiwe, and I have a guest today, which is our first guest, and there's many more to come. The name of the show is Expensive Pain. So can you go ahead, introduce yourself? Cause I've been jamming to that song.
Yeah.
You were just rapping on that just now.
For sure. Yo, everybody, I'm Showtime. I go by Showtime. My name is Shongani Mhlongo. You know, gotta take pride in the real name.
Aye.
Even though, Showtime for sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm a soon-to-be pro skater for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Aye, asbong. Before we touch the skating part, where you from initially?
I'm from Soweto for sure. Soweto, Middlelands, Zone 5, Mkhululeda, yabo. Since Velings, I say Ntwana.
Right, asbong. Okay. So you touched the skating part, so clearly you're a skater, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, as you can see, the Red Bull, asbong.
The tech
so
decks.
before we touch even to your trophies, this passion, your skater, when did you discover it? Was it your first passion from birth, or it's something that you tagged along with maybe?
Not really. Growing up, I don't know. I just always felt the need to be I don't know. I just wanted to be a scientist. That's what I used to tell myself. I want to be a scientist.
Were you in science?
No, not even. I was just a kid. With my 8, I'm saying I want to be a scientist. I'm just 8 years old.
Yeah.
And I'm I want to be a scientist. I just want to invent things. That's what I wanted to do, just invent things.
Yep.
And then as time went, my first love was actually music. I just liked rapping and everything.
Yeah.
Cause my dad was a DJ, so I dabbled in some DJing, some house
the creativity
vibes.
is from home.
Yeah, but but I was just chilling.
All right then.
Yeah.
So from rap you moved to skating.
For sure.
Okay, so what sparked that skating thing in you, since you said your dad was into music? I understand that rapping would have made sense when you continued with it because you got it from your dad, but you switched from, not to say you switched, but you moved from music to extreme sport.
I mean, it's not I feel skateboarding is not a sport because it's pretty deep. For me, it's I become myself. I get to be in my own universe where I could actually make things happen, because things seem impossible until you do them, and that's something that I've learned from skateboarding, and it's always made me push hard and work hard, and it taught me a lot of values in my life. So it just made me fall in love with it, because when everything wasn't working out, I just scared and come back home with
it's more
a
like
smile.
therapy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's
And then tell me, after you got the first skateboard, which park did you start at, maybe to start practicing, or maybe Okalistratin, as Ekasi,
Yeah, I was for sure in the streets. I know for a whole 4 years, I was just skating street.
Yeah.
And then
sorry to cut you, isn't it dangerous in the street though compared to the park, or it comes with how good you are?
Not really, not really. Like, but then like, yeah, the street is harder. Like, it'd be crazy to like actually go to the street. But like, that's like how we grew up because we didn't have like skate parks. So like, we'd be in the street and like just skate. And
so yeah, you can continue. Which
yeah. As I was saying, like, I was in the street skating for like 4 years.
Yeah.
After that, like, I went to like the local park at Zone 9, Midland Zone 9, Fiat Sports Center.
How old were you around this time?
I started going there when I was like 14, I think 15, yeah. 15. And so, then like, I was just practicing like that whole like park, just like, opened my mind and like,
With the practice, did it come with maybe inspiration from somebody locally in South Africa or like international type of vibe whom like you look up to while you were doing the practice? Because as a person, obviously, life you need motivation.
For sure.
I understand sometimes it can't come from your family direct, but there's people out there like who would motivate you into. Do you have anybody maybe that you might wanna like?
Yeah, for sure. Like, for sure, like, the homies, like, abroad, like, like, they're the ones who got, like, my first attention. Because, like, I didn't know really, like, that skateboarding existed here, like, just as much. Because I was, like, in a bubble. I was just, like, skating the whole...
Yeah, because I'm, like, lately I see, like, the skating is getting more...
Yeah, it's been rad. It's been rad.
And more people into it. Because, remember, because baller and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
which really sucks, But, like, yeah, I'd say, like, I give, like, props to all the homies just ripping out there abroad, like, my favorite skaters, like, Michael Smith, and Ice Hardware. One of the best skaters to do it, man, you know what I'm saying?
On that Michael Smith tip, doesn't he inspire you only on skating and music, or it's maybe one of the two, or it's just both?
It's like growing up, like I would just see like homies like, damn, going out and doing this thing that like I really love doing, and like they like doing like tours and everything like that. So I'd see them all the time, and of course like I'd look up to that and like be like, whoa, that's rad, And since then I've just like been like, yo.
So with the skating culture, what has it done for you? Maybe up till this far, since you started, maybe. Do you see maybe changes in your life, maybe with like sponsorships when you go to like competitions?
Yeah, for sure. Actually, let me show you my board. That's dope. I got like some stickers.
Can I touch?
Yeah, for sure.
That's dope. So did it come like with these stickers, or this is...
these are like Ducky Tech stickers. This board actually is a blank which I got from like the Skate Emporium, the skate shop that sponsors me, and then the boards fitted. Like I'm writing blanks for now because like Ducky's gonna be dropping some like heavy merch soon, Okay. So like, hey,
is it part of like the branding yourself, like everything that is here? It's part of you, or
it's part of me for sure because they help me out with boards. Like they help me out with like skateboarding, and like pre-show time. Can't forget pre-show time right here. You know what I'm saying? Like
give us a bit of insight about pre-show time. Like people who don't know pre-show time.
Pre-show time, like basically, like I mean the name says it. Pre-show time. It's about like finding like the next like show times and everything like that. Like Showtime for me is like, it's just the label. It's not like, that's why like I rely on like my name than like Showtime, because Showtime is just a label where like, where like I get to like do my best and everything like that. So like pre-Showtime, we're trying to like, make like skaters in the hood like get a proper platform and like gets like exposure and like become pro skaters, because like coming from the hood, like you wouldn't dream of becoming a pro skater.
Like
so pre-show time is there to like make that happen, so like
let's give it that, dog. Shout out to dog. You're doing the most, because I've seen your videos also on Instagram where you teaching kids with your team. That's
for sure.
Beautiful,
for sure. Shout out to SSK for sure for that.
SSK. So SSK, what is it stands for?
SSK. This is SSS.
Yes, yeah.
SSK is skate session culture.
Yeah.
Cheesy is part of that, and in China.
Yeah.
And Zawadi, actually, all of us, it's like, yeah, it's just a different division where, like, you know, we actually teach, like, the youth how to skate.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, make them, you know, aware of skateboarding.
Yeah.
And, like, try and get facilities for everybody to skate.
Okay. So with skateboarding, let's say there's somebody like one of our viewers, they wanna embark on the same journey of skateboarding. Like, what challenges would you advise them, and how would you say to overcome such challenges? You don't have to like mention a lot, maybe 2 or 3, like most challenges that are common for skaters.
I know it's like getting shoes, getting boards.
Yeah, because I see you using your own shoes, right? It's not like soccer boots, like you know.
Dude, you'd like go through like a shoe in like 2 weeks.
Imagine.
And you need to get another shoe. Like basically you need to get a shoe every month. And like that's like
Yo,
your parents would
yo.
like go crazy.
I was about to ask that. Well, what about your parents when they just got you a clean new sneaker and then next thing?
Dude, they were tired of it. They were like, nah, we're not buying you kicks no more. And I was like, damn. But then like somehow skateboarding taught me how to like, you know, buy my own kicks and like.
So are you trying to say with also skateboarding you can make money out of? Because you know about the election, like we are not fully informed. Is into like such things. We see kids skating or thinking they're wasting their time. I understand. Only to find out there's also a bit of income that you can make out of this, which also would motivate a lot of people to embark on. I understand. So are you saying you do get incentives with this, or it depends with your hustle maybe?
For sure, dog. For sure.
Yeah.
Like I do get paid. I get like paid by my sponsor for sure.
Yeah.
It's like it's pretty like it's possible, you know, like, and it's probably like I feel like am I the first like skateboarder to like get paid in Soweto?
We don't know. Probably it could, because so
but like
far
there's OGs, there's OGs now.
Yeah, but
like,
you know, time changes, dog.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it could be like, without saying with the full information, it could be maybe back then Baba Kanje is into give them stuff. Now it has changed. There's monetizing out of it. I understand.
Yeah, because like they get to take you to competitions, take you like to tours, and like you also get paid like obviously for like advertising them and like things like that, you know. So
all right, which tours have you done so far?
Yo, this 7-day trip that I did with like Red Bull and like other homie from Phoenix. Shout out Red Bull. Shout out Pico. Put me on that like tour, and like it was pretty sick. You know, I was skating with like one of the best like skaters in Joburg. You know, it was pretty sick. It was rad. Yeah,
I can imagine. Like with that competition, did you win though, or
which competition?
I mean the tour. Sorry, on the tour when you were busy.
No, it was like
it wasn't like more for like competition, was it?
Nah, it's like it's actually with skateboarders. And then like you get like you actually get like 2 type of skateboarders. Like you can actually like make it like 2 ways, you know. Like there's a way of like competitions where you like you skate competitions and everything like that, and like you get paid through competitions. And then there's like dropping videos. Dropping videos is like when you go out and like get content like in the streets, like, you know, where nobody goes, because like you can't go to the skate park because nobody gets recognition
from the
skate park. So you need to go get like some street, something that wasn't made for you to skate. So like that's how you like, you know, do your thing. And like that tour was like basically that, like different spots. We went to PTA, went to like Randburg, like Vaal,
which
Soweto.
streets would you say that the roughest with all the areas that you've been to? Like
for sure, it would be Soweto and Vaal, but we still got good spots for the fact that they're rough, like they're good spots. Yeah, like because it's only like radness. Dude.
Yeah, like I could imagine the risk involved. Have you broken maybe any few bones? Because you know, like
like I've actually like dislocated my shoulder this one time. Oof. It was crazy. It was the last day of school, dude. Like what? That was like the worst. Ever, the worst like June holidays I ever had, dog. I was like, whoa.
How long did it take to heal?
Like 3 weeks, dude. And like, I don't know, like the doctor said something about chopping my hand off if it doesn't heal. So I was like like in that like 3 weeks, I was like already like red because I wasn't even like fully healed, and I was like, nah, I'm good. Like you can see.
But
me,
did you believe the doctor, or maybe the
like I was just a kid actually.
Yeah.
This like happened when I was like 15, 14. Yeah, and it was like whoa. It
So
wasn't
was that the last incident that you had that like brought you to a doctor's office? Amanye, is it
Yeah.
something that you can just bag it off and just dust yourself?
Yeah,
Right.
for sure. Like, cause I've never had any like serious injuries. Fade out like get like sprain like
Yeah.
ankles or something like that. But like it's
Is-
never too like hectic.
Alright,
Yeah, I need
hectic.
to. Yeah,
Okay, but is there a gear that you can give for beginners? Because
yeah, for sure. You need to-
obviously we're different. Some people
yeah.
have ways of catching up quickly with the skating things, and they don't really fall that much, or when they fall they know
Yes.
how to land.
Yeah, you must. It's
understand.
basically like skateboarding teaches you how to fall. Cause like
Yeah.
it's not like I don't fall. I do fall, but like I just know how to fall. But like you don't just fall. You just
Yeah.
so you learn how to fail. It's basically it's crazy, and then you get to win at the end
Yeah.
when you land the trick. So that's dope.
All right. I don't want to put you per se on the spot, but with these competitions, like, what is the highest pay that maybe a winner could get? Let's say your number one spot,
Number one spot.
like the ones that you have experienced, and see you could see how much it's possible for one to get if they get picked as the winner. How
Yeah,
much
you
was
get, like,
the highest?
200K.
Damn, on the same day.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of skating now. Does it have age though with skating?
Yeah. It has age. Obviously, like pros, like are
Yeah.
the ones that get the most money. But like with age, like it just. But it's under like Yeah, you get like 150K, like
Yeah.
200K. Like yeah, for first place.
Okay,
And that's pretty
so
dope.
coming still to the age part, let's put two categories, right? Let's say there's a pro skater who's like around 40s, right?
Okay.
And then there's a pro skater, a younger version, maybe around early 20s, who gets paid the most.
I mean,
Even if it's not like the actual, but when with your understanding with this
the
journey.
value
Yeah.
of the person. But like if you look at like older cats who skate like Tony Hawk,
Yeah.
anything, he's still like on Vans and like he's like ripping like he's like 20 years old, like getting gaps and everything like
Yeah.
that. But he's just because he's Tony Hawk. I mean, like it's a matter of like sustaining, because
Yeah.
like you must just understand that you're not going to be able to skateboard forever, like
Yeah.
at some point, So
Okay.
like, but basically to answer your question, like I'll just say it's probably like it's within you, dog, and how your deals go with like everything.
Yeah.
But just know your worth and like yeah.
All right. So again, I've checked your profile. There's other things you embark on beside skateboarding. Like you have your brand, like clothing. Can you touch on that to the storyline of this? Iqale kanjani, I understand. Whereby now you embarking on clothes.
Yeah.
You wanna push merch. I understand.
It was actually crazy. It was actually crazy. So like I bumped into my homie
Yeah.
Zawadi, like, and that time I was going to see my girlfriend. I remember I was going to see my girlfriend.
Okay.
And that very same day, I actually got dumped by my girlfriend. So it was crazy. When I met Zawadi,
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Yeah.
yeah, when I met Zawadi, like,
Yeah.
he was like, yo, a long time friend. So I was like, yo, Zawadi, you still alive? Yo, he was like, yo, dude, you've grown. I'm like, yeah, what's good, man?
Yeah.
And that time, I'm so hungry, like, with this skateboarding thing, dog.
Yeah.
I'm like, Zawadi, dog, like, I need to film a demo part, dog. Can you, like, help me out? And like, Zawadi was like, wait, Fede, me, I have this phone. When he whipped out his phone, it's
Yeah.
a iPhone 11 Pro. And that phone just came out now. I'm like,
Like Basse.
dog, I'm like, Zawadi, dog, let's do this. And then he was like, okay, I'm not doing anything, so like,
Yeah.
let's do it, dog. And like from there, like we just like, yeah, like saw each other, and like it was like, consistent, and like we were working on the video,
Yeah.
and like we made it happen, And like
Yeah.
when we made it happen, like it got shared on like Session Skateboard, Session Skate Mag. That's like
A magazine.
yes, African magazine, South African magazine.
Scene.
So like yeah, it's
shout
one of
out,
the
shout
biggest.
out,
So
shout
like
out.
that was pretty dope. That's when me and Zawadi realized like, damn, like
We can take
we
this
can
thing
take
far.
this. And like the name, like it's crazy how the name because it's pre-showtime,
Yeah.
right? Like the whole video was like pre-showtime. Like we just like we're preing the show. Like we're not giving like the showtime
Yeah.
yet, but like we're preing it. So like from there, like the name should stick pre-showtime, and then like we hosted like a whole birthday vibe, and like from then like it just grew and grew, and like now we like host like skate sessions for like kids, you know, trying to like build up like the skill also, and like make sure like, you know, everybody like, you know, is safe when they skate.
Yeah.
Like, it could be a thing that's considered like, you know.
Yeah, I feel you.
So,
So with this journey, like which project would you say they've played a significant role, like maybe something that you built from scratch with this thing, skateboarding? Because it's not only just the fun of it, there's bit of reality in it also, whereby like us, as you mentioned, we don't have like much skate parks. I understand. So I just want to know, have you embarked on something maybe whereby you created something like they really saw, whereby it's something that you created out of love or maybe help from somewhere? Because the reason I'm asking this, I saw a video, I think it was in Pimville, because as you said, we don't have much skate parks. So I don't know if you can touch also on that part of Pimville, like how did you become part of it? I understand. The new skate park there. I saw there's a new skate park.
Yeah, actually, it got like revamped. Shout out to Red Bull. Shout out to Pico.
Yeah.
Because like he really like made the whole thing happen, you know.
Yeah.
Like he was like, just like he told me like before time even, he was like he's gonna build like a skate park, so like he's gonna like, you know, need help in so like I was like, yeah dude, like can do it. And like we called, like it's so sick that they actually called like the community, like
I saw like
it's like this will build that out, and
like I saw like a lot of people coming through, like we need such a
you know,
a location where it's bamban when we trying to build something, instead of criticizing or trying to demolish the whole image or the whole goal of it. Like we're trying to build something here or revamp the skate park, and there's people are willing to help. So that was a beautiful image. Understand? In your space you might think mostly sabakhohliwe izinto enizenzile, but talking also from my experience with things I've done, like people don't forget. Understand that such things like ziqaloban. So me, I would say keep doing what you're doing. Understand that you are touching so many lives. You might not get direct like communication with you are inspiring this person and this, but promise you, dog, doing the most. I understand that, like shout out, like we need people like this ekasi. I understand, where we push a passion to even show other upcoming people with passion you can monetize it. Because the signalist image, we can't really monetize our passion. It's only certain type of passion, but if you look into it, you can understand that, depending of how far you wanna go. Understand? So with the coming back to the question, skate park, sorry. Is it now fully finished?
Yeah, it's fully finished. I mean, we had an opening day there, which was pretty rad, you know. We also had like a private session for the people who were building, a nice branyana there. So like, it was pretty rad, you know. And like, it's open. There's plans there to like, you know, have some programs going for like kids to learn how to skate. Like,
all right, thank you on that. And then coming to your trophies, because I see there's a trophy there. There's another one. And also we're still gonna touch some of the match, but let's start with
please bring that trophy down. That's not a skate trophy. That's a surf trophy, guys. Like that's a surf trophy, like that is. So I'm gonna touch on this one first. So like, it's just so happened that like, I don't know, something just happened. When was it? It was 2019.
Yeah.
So like, there's this other company called Soweto Surf. It's you know, organization that actually made us like get to have the experience to actually go out and surf, like in Cape Town.
yeah.
Like we learned how to like swim first, you know, and like they also gave us mentorships.
Yeah.
And like we got to go and surf in Cape Town.
Yeah.
Like we went to Cape Town for the whole week, dude. It was like,
Okay, can I pause you? Surfing and skating, it's partly the same. Was this during the skating or before or after?
it was in the skating, like
Yeah.
during the skating, because like they took like skateboarders,
Yeah.
like 10 skateboarders, 5 girls, 5 boys,
Yeah.
like, and like taught them how to swim and like surf in Cape Town. So like
Wow.
we basically like, yeah, in Soweto and like to Cape Town, from Soweto to Cape Town, surfing. So like switch it up, like you can surf
Yeah.
and skate.
You see, no more pumekas, you can surf, my
You know what I'm
friend.
saying?
Yeah, I understand. Aye,
So-
shout out, shout out.
That's pretty dope.
And then that one,
And then this one is special to me, you know,
yeah.
because like it's one of my, it's the first ever.
Let's see.
Like this happened at the local skate park. It was like a contest there, and like I came out first. Even got published on like the newspaper. So like it's
Which newspaper was it?
like the local
Oh,
newspaper.
look, I,
So like yeah,
I,
so
shout out,
it was
shout
pretty
out.
crazy.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So this one is special to me. It's the first, my
Yeah.
first love.
Yeah. We need such motivation, dog. It can't always be imali all the time. I understand that.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you on that with ama trophies. Yeah, like like you have like even me myself. Like I'm inspired having to see like the achievement. I understand. To some people it might look like it's something small, but with growing where we come from, as you said, you're from Middlelands. I'm also from there. Like we know circumstances is hlangana now.
Yeah.
I understand that. But big ups. So let's retract. Coming to you personally, let's remove sports and everything that's going on in your world. Like when you are alone, understand. I know there's challenges you face. You meet a lot of people out there. How do you do like a self-talk? Like how do you ground yourself when the whole world is not there, when you're alone in your space? How do you keep calm and have the focus, Uguti? Regardless what I've been through or what I'm going through, this is what I do. Like, how do you deal with all that?
For me, like it's drawing, cause like I draw like every time, like maybe like I'm trying to think or like I'm trying to like calm down, and like meditation also helps, you know, helps a lot, cause like I've been meditating for a long time, like so every time I feel like I'm just like, you know, not in a good space, I just go and meditate, and then I come back, you know, a little better, and like you know I become able to like, you know, tackle life with like smarter ways, because you must think smart. You can't just like, because you have problems, you can't like really like try and want to take your life or anything. You can actually work them out.
All right.
Like you need to actually open up actually also.
Nice, sweet. Coming to the meditation part, like a lot of people, like we tend to speak about meditation, yet it's difficult for most people to actually achieve it. Like, what would you say is the key for you? I wouldn't say it's the ultimate key is this and that, but for you, what is the ultimatum, like the key for you?
For me, I'd say like just find your space, or like a quiet space, or some nature. If not, if you can get like some crystals, some crystal gems, I know that always works for me. No.
All right, okay. Because now, you know, coming from the background, yabantu abamnyama, we always tend to think is this fananabo meditation, it's for like Chinese, Japanese, and it's not. It's like not. When you go back in history, like you see, Guti, that's the key. Most, even the rich people, they will tell you that meditation is vital. I understand that, because that's where you coming yourself with like I don't lose myself even if I go back to the world. I understand that. So I would say now, like meditation, it's medicine.
Yeah, it is medicine.
Yeah, especially if you're an artist, because you spoke of drawing.
Yeah.
Is it something that you fully embarking on, or it's only a hobby, or what type? And also, what type of drawings do you do?
it's a hobby. I won't say like I'm serious about it. I'll just like, just do whatever I can. Maybe like try and like force out some designs. Maybe I would try to drop for, pre-show time. Like just like, just draw whatever I can. I don't really like think of it too much. I just like, just do it one time.
All right. So is there any event that you have personally like hosted yourself?
Personally, as in like with no pre-show time, like me alone.
Yeah,
like,
it could be maybe you part of the
that's pre-show time.
Like
pre-show time, like we host like events, skate events.
Yeah.
Where we like
how is the
contests.
schedule? Is it something monthly, weekly, or after 6 months? So that actually number of viewers, if they wanna partake, they can actually come to your events.
Like it's like it's summer like events.
Yeah, summer events.
So like every time in summer, like that's when we like consistently like host every month.
Okay. Is there any upcoming one maybe that people should be? Yes, it's still cold, but is there something that you can just give the viewers or go see? Hey, it'll be on the lookout.
Hey, we're gonna be doing like an online contest pretty soon, actually.
Yeah.
So like that's gonna be happening like pretty soon, like probably like next month or this month.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Which platforms can
I'm not telling.
Yeah, don't kiss and tell. Yes, but which platforms? Maybe
Instagram for sure.
Instagram.
Pre_showtime.
Yep.
Pre-showtime.
Is that the only page that they find you on? Where
strictly Instagram.
No other social medias.
Unless we can like link up in person, come to Soweto, come to Vilagazi, come to others, come to Pinville, come to Ozekasi.
Like I'm happy to have you on the show. Like honestly, like having a talk with you, it also like kind of gave me a view to like there are people actually who are following dreams, because when you follow a dream, like you tend to feel like you're alone on that journey. I understand that.
I won't lie, like I won't say like all this like just happened overnight, man. Like I really like put like sweat and blood, and I'm still like putting on because like can't stop.
You need to put in work, like when you're chasing a dream. That's another thing, like chasing a dream is sleeping on yourself. It's like a sabotage, because you might not know what this big dream in against line if you keep at it. Because even when you look at the successful people, will tell you what consistency. I understand. They just do this for a couple of months, and then if they don't see results, they
just jump off. Because like me with skateboarding, like it wasn't even like I didn't want to be pro or anything. I just like wanted to skate because it made sense, dog. It just made sense.
Yeah, as you said, it's more of like therapeutic when you skate.
And growing up, in our background, there's a lot of things going on. So like, it really helped.
Yeah. So you can use actually your passion as, not to say an scapegoat, but as something that you can follow on to as like your meditation or therapy. Because a lot of people, we tend to fall into drugs to escape the reality of things when we go back to our homes. But you coming here, you showing even other kids to go to, if nama roller blades or skateboards or a bike, you like doing first thing, it's health. I understand, because I believe also with skating you sweat. I understand like you're building your physique, and a healthy body comes with a healthy mind. You'll be able to come up with ideas as the right to build on more on what you love. I understand like these things are very important, but we don't need to let that inner child in us die. I understand that we need to keep that inner child alive, because it comes with a meaning to a life. I understand. So a shout out, dog. Like that was great. It was great having you through the show. I understand. I don't know if there's more stuff that you would wanna touch, because now I'm seeing beside the trophies, before we move on, there's sneakers, there's
my
brandings,
Jordans,
and there's skull caps. So can you also
T-shirts.
t-shirts, touch on that also for our viewers who are actually seeing this through
The T-shirt right there with the head with the face with the spikes.
this one.
It's Darky Dex. Check it out on Instagram, Darky Dex, one of my sponsors. And like Skate Emporium, the sticker that you just touched.
This
it's
one.
a skate shop. Check it out, the Skate Emporium. And then like, got some pre-showtime merch for sure. You know what I'm saying? The beanies there.
The beanies, yeah. Can I take one? Let me. Yeah, plus it's good quality, guys. Like,
You know what I'm
check
saying?
this out. Like, check this out.
Please.
Plus it's winter time, I want. Timing. Yes.
Timing, the show timing.
Yes. Show time. And then the sneakers.
Ooh, those ones are special. Please bring them down for me.
Yeah.
Please bring them down for me, dude. These ones are special, dog. These ones. Ooh, shout out to the bakers, man. Dude. The reason, one of the reasons why these like mean a lot, dog. Because like they're one of my first Jordans, dog. And like, you know,
First.
like one of the OGs, like from Soweto, like gave me these, you know.
Who's the OG?
The Bakers, man. JH Bakers on Instagram, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's like the owner of Skate Society Soweto.
Oh, that's dope. So obviously they have like good memory.
Dude, like I performed in these, like I remember for the first time, like it was crazy, dude, crazy.
Have you won in these though?
Nah, I wouldn't skate. Like I've skated in these for sure. Like I've opened the Nike Park with these for sure. Like so that's one of the memories, I guess. But like I don't want to skate
that's a
them,
win.
You know?
That's a win, dog.
But,
like a win, dog. It's not always where you have to be picked to number 1 or 2, 3. But to me, that sounds like a win. Yeah.
These mean a lot to me. You know, they really mean a lot to me. Like I can't explain actually further like how much, but like they really mean a lot. Like even like. I feel like if like my feet like stay the same size, I'm gonna keep wearing them for sure.
What size is this?
You don't want to know. How do you say I'm growing every day? They see me. It's like, bro.
The memory, guys, like such things will motivate a person and understand the life into to keep pushing with their dream. So even abantu ababhekelele, like sponsors out there, like. Please do something towards somebody's dream. You might not know what you're changing or doing to that person, but I believe it's gonna be a positive change or positive impact to that person. Shout out. Yeah. Shout
out everybody. Shout out my mom. Shout out my dad. Shout out my sister. Shout out everybody. Shout out.
Yeah, like give all the shout outs.
Shout out Pre. Shout out Born Beautiful. Shout outs Darky. Shout out Skate Emporium. Shout out Triple S, baby. Ooh, Triple S. You see the S's?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How many S's does Superman got?
Only one.
One.
Mm-hmm.
How many does this got? My nigga,
3.
Don't play.
It was nice having you on the show,
Shout
King.
out, bro.
Like, we need kings like you. From
Shout
like
out.
a young person, like who was nokufundisa nabantu abadala.
Yeah, for sure. You should come. You know how to skate, right?
Yeah.
Do you? Yeah.
I'll learn. Like, my friend used to skate. Like, it's something that it's learnable. I understand.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Me, I'm willing to learn anything, and I'm an artist. Like, I'm open to new stuff. I understand. I might find myself skating there. I understand. Could be for leisure or for anything. I understand. But I'm prepared. I understand. Yeah, like shout out. Yeah, like and you coming through as the first guest to our show, like
first
teasy.
First teasy.
I
was just saying first try. I just first tried the show.
You just broke the ice, dog.
I first tried the show.
And you killed it, dog. Like thank you so much for taking your time coming to our show, which is Expensive Pain. Expensive Pain, like what you just told us or the viewers, that's part of your pain. And obviously if we have to put price to it, not to say there's a number to it, but it will be expensive. I don't think it will come cheap. I understand all the pain, all the falls, your arm dislocating. That's expensive, dog. I understand that. So shout out, like the show is about that, pushing like abantu with positive mindset, chasing a dream, which regardless the pain, I'm still gonna chase it. So thank you so much. Don't give up on your dream, and don't
even once.
Yeah, that's one thing I would tell you.
Do what you love.
Yeah, don't allow dream killers, because there's a lot of them out there, like, who will just stop you from chasing your dream. They will
there's always ops, man.
I understand that they always projecting their fear to you, and then suddenly you catch on it because energy is contagious.
But hey, don't mind the ups. Keep doing you, man.
That's one thing I will say. Thank you so much, guys, for watching Expensive Pain. Catch us again. We're coming with another guest.
Pain, catch us again.
You know, yeah.
Cut.